Hello and welcome to the video. I'm Jimmy the Mower and today we're here to taste test the Wet Your Wolf Whistle beer from the Green Duck Brewery in Stourbridge. Now then, before we start, you can see we've got a great selection of beers here, so a big shout out to John Woodward and the Green Duck Brewery for organising this and getting these sent over to me. Now, today we're here to taste test this Wet Your Wolf Whistle beer, and it's a very special beer. Not just because hopefully it tastes nice and it'll be a good drink, but it's also raising a lot of money for charity. The charity is written on the bottom there. It's the 1P36 Family Trust, okay? Now, I won't go into the whys and wherefores of that. That's all in the description below. You can click on the link and read all about it yourselves. I'm here for the beer and to help support the charity themselves, okay? There's a chap called Jason who's a very generous and kind chap, and he raised a lot of money for charities, a lot of different charities, and he's sorting this one out himself, and the Green Duck Brewery and the Wolf Whistle podcast. Now, that's quite difficult for me to say because I'm a Baggies fan and these are all Wolves people, but where charity is concerned, there's no boundaries. So we'll give this a test and we'll see how we get on. Right, glass in hand then, here we go. And we've got the can here. Now, they're textured cans, a textured label on there. They do feel quite nice. We've got the wolf head on there. I'm not a big fan, but you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are. And I must say as well, these are limited edition cans at the moment. So if you're a beer collector, get out and order yourself some. The more you buy, the more you're giving to charity. So everybody's a winner as well. So, and you put them in the cupboard, you know, they might be worth something in a few years. Or if it's really that good, just drink them and keep the empties. Right. I did have some tasting notes written down under there, but when I'm looking at the can, they've got all the information on it. So there's not really a lot more I can tell you than is already on here. It just says Wet Your Wolf Whistle Session IPA. IPAs are, you know, quite popular at the moment, aren't they? They seem to be everywhere. It's ABV 4%, so yeah, it is a session beer. 4% is about right for drinking a few. It's hoppy, and the malt is, you know, on a scale of 1 to 5, it's a 1, and the hoppiness is on a 4, which is expect for an IPA. Now, the important bit, an easy drinking, we like that bit, tropical and citrus session IPA. Now, the citrusy stuff I'm not that fond of, but I do like it, and in the right conditions, you know, I do enjoy it. But it's got it's light in colour, well hopped with Mosaic, and I think that's Simcoe hops for loads of papaya, blueberry, and lemon notes. So hoppy, I do like a hoppy beer. So you know, if it's more hoppy than citrus, I'll be happy with that. The cans do look good, textured, like I said. So you know, they're nice things. They're not just a plain metal tube, are they, to look at? They're quite fancy. And I have had this in the fridge. It's been out for I don't know, half an hour. So it's probably about 5, 6 degrees, something like that. Right, I'll crack one open, stick it in the glass. There we go. Bit of froth there from me shaking it about with all the enthusiasm. Right, I won't put it all in yet. We'll have a look at that. Now, as you can see, these are unfiltered, right? That seems to be all the rage at the moment. God, I can smell it for me. That is tropical, goodness me. That's like opening a packet of opal fruits, if you remember what those are. Starbursts, I think they're called now, but that's what it's like. And there you go. You can see it's opaque, really. It's not clear at all. It's opaque. Goodness me. What a strong aroma. Let's dive in. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. That's a strange thing. It smells so tropical. It really does. But the taste is like a beer, you know. Remember when they used to make beer flavoured beer all the time? That's what it tastes like. Yeah. It's not too sweet or zesty. That's a nice drink, that is. It is, really pleasantly surprised. I'm not a fan of the heavy citrus stuff, and that smells quite citrusy and quite a strong tropical scent to it, but the flavour, wow, it's like a real subtle bittery sweetness, really. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Right, yeah, I'll give that one the thumbs up. Right, you can get all sorts of merchandise as well. In fact, you can order these in a gift pack, I think. 3 cans in a gift pack. I'm not quite sure what you get in that. I've got one of these little coasters or a little badge I can pop up on there. I wouldn't use it as a beer coaster if that's how you feel, or just have it as a collector's item. But again, it's got everything on there. Wet Your Wolf Whistle, Session IPA, Green Duck Brewery, in association with the Wolf Whistle podcast, and raising funds for the 1P36 Family Trust. Right, so all the info's on there. Now, I'll put a link to their website in the description below, so you can go down there and click on it. You can read about the trust, read about the brewery. There's ordering info on there as well, not just for these. This is the one that we're after at the moment, because that's the donations to charity, but there's a good range of beer as well, so don't think you just got to go on and buy one. You can buy plenty and mix them up a bit, so don't worry about that. And I'll keep working my way through this one. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I'm enjoying this beer. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. Cheers again. I'm Jimmy the Mower. I'll catch you on the next one.